Here we are at Gold's Gym here, another session we're going to do for MDTV. It is now 10 past 1 in the morning. We're just about 3 weeks, a little over 3 weeks out. Okay, I'm going to check my weight. I've had 5 meals so far out of 7. 5, yeah. So I woke up about 275 and a half this morning. Okay. So my weight is just over 283 and a half, but I'm wearing sneakers and a couple. So I figure I fluctuate about 6 or 7 pounds through the day. So we're gonna bang out some hamstrings today. So let's go hit it. We focused on lying leg curls to start. Used a pad there to try to get a little more contraction out of the hamstring. I did a couple warm-up sets, and then I did about 4 working sets there. Really just trying to get a good squeeze out of the hamstrings. Next moving seated leg curl, which really helps focus, take the hips out of the movement. We did 3 sets there, going up to almost the whole weight stack. Just really trying to get a good squeeze and get a good stretch on the hamstrings. It's something that I think is a little different. For those gyms that actually have that seated leg curl, that ham tractor, it's a really good movement for the hamstrings. We did a one-legged squat on the Smith machine, which I only did a couple sets there, but if you notice, I did kind of a variation of this where I wasn't trying to put too much tension on my quads because I do my quads and hamstrings on a different day. So it allows me to put a little more stress on the glute and the hamstring, really just trying to get that contraction in the upper glute, and of course the lower position, get that stretch in the hamstring. So of course when I was training hamstrings, that's what I was focusing on. So we did a couple sets there, trying to squeeze everything out. Next, moving over to stiff-legged deadlifts with dumbbells, which in the past I've done these and not really felt them as much. I was bending my knees too much. With this, you'll notice I really kick my hips out and really try to get my hips backwards and really get a really solid stretch with the hamstrings. I think, we talked a little bit about, how to improve maybe some of my side shots, and we talked about this being one of the ideal movements for that. So I did about 3-4 sets there. Going up to about 70 pounds. And then, of course, move over to the one-legged curl, where we did 3 sets there, and just focusing unilaterally, just getting the blood in there, and really just trying to get a great contraction out, bring out some more detail. By that time, my hams were pretty much already fried. As you see, I did a couple stretches at the end just to try to really get, everything loosened up. That's it. For the leg workout, I've been hitting it real hard now for about 14 weeks during my show prep, and moving into the contest now in a few weeks, and the leg workouts are going to get tougher, I'm sure, the next couple weeks, and then of course the last week we'll be able to back off a little bit and let the legs recoup. But I seem to be making progress. I guess that's all you can really hope for when training for the competitions is, to avoid any injuries. This is the first year I'm actually training for the Mr Olympia that I don't have any tweaks and pains, and I haven't had, any strains getting ready for the competition. Yeah, knock on wood. And I seem to be, on track as far as my training, and now it's just following the routine and getting dialed in for the competition, and hopefully grabbing that 5th title here in 3 weeks. And I'll let Hani say a few words. How our progression has been with our training, and because that's what we're really focused on this year is just bringing the best package we can. I mean, I'm not trying to be any bigger. I'm just trying to bring, a dry look to Mr. Olympia and just show my best, that my physique can actually show, and just try to outmuscle everyone to win the competition. So I'll pass it off to Hani, and I want to thank all the fans out there, and of course Muscular Development, Steve Bleckman and his staff, and we'll see you guys in 3 weeks.
Okay, I just got into Vegas about 4 hours ago. Jay picked me up. I was doing a stint out in Boise for a couple days. Came directly here after we spoke. Thought it would be a good idea. Normally, Jay comes out to San Jose about 4 weeks out, but this year, due to the fact that he had to go out to one of his events down in San Diego, we were able to change some things up for me to come up here and make sure that everything's on track. Sometimes, photos can be, a little bit misleading. So what we did is we decided to definitely not skip seeing each other, just decided to shift it up a week so that we're going to be at 3 weeks instead of at 4 weeks out. And definitely on track. Now what we got to do is just keep pushing, because a lot of times people will definitely look at their physique and not continue to progress. They just hold back at the 2 week mark or 1 week mark or 3 week mark. And what we need to do is continue to keep getting the definition, creating that three-dimensional look, and getting that detail, and that's basically what we're working on right now. So everything again is on track, and looking forward to the next muscular development update. So check back with musculardevelopment.com, and you'll see me, you'll see Jay, and